How to get clear and present vocals in a dense track. Next on Music Surgery with me, Dr. Bob. Hey you guys, quickly before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And don't forget to check out the Doctor's Lounge, my store, and the links to some great samples below in the description of this video. So, I was reminded this week of a vocal technique that I use that's similar to an Andrew Shepp's vocal technique to get vocals up front and in your face with distorted guitars competing for that vocal frequency range. Watch this. All right, you guys, let me play you a little bit of this song and let you acclimate to the song and the vocal, and then we'll get into it. Here we go. Okay, that went on way too long, but I was digging it, so hopefully you were too. So a great way to really get the vocal in their face. I know at the beginning of this I said, you know, when it's in a dense track, especially with guitars, electric guitars competing for that range, that sonic range, that frequency range. That's not the case so much in this song, but what I'm about to show you will work in that as well. This is a little more sparse, and her vocal is sung so good. It's so great, but I really want it to speak. I really want it forward. I really want it, I don't want to say legible, but I really want it to speak. So this will work in a song like this or a song with dense guitars. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate her vocal. That's her whole lead vocal, which is interesting because usually I split out verse vocals and chorus vocals, but I didn't this song. So I'll call this LV copy. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to delete all of these plugins that are in my vocal, in my lead vocal. I'm going to start over. I'm going to take the reverb off. I'm going to bypass the EQ. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put an EQ on the channel. This can be any EQ. I'm going to use the Q3. So I'm going to roll off a bunch of low. Come on, Bobby. A bunch. So what we have now is this is the copy vocal.
Take me up my Holland Drive, high above the city lights where California dreams don't.
So we have a little meat there in her nice low mid.
Take me up my Holland Drive, high above the city.
And then I want to search for some more mid and presence up here.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting at the...
Now you might think, wow, that was a terrible frequency to boost, but I really want, there's something about the mid-range in vocals, guitars, and everything that's the magic. It pushes everything forward. So let's leave that there for now. And let's go to, let's really compress it. Let's go to our friend, what do we want? Let's go to our friend Stephen Slate. Let's go to Mix Rack. And let's get rid of all this. And let's leave this. And let's go, and this could be any, this could be your 1176 cream in it. This could be a distressor like this, any compressor that's really aggressive. So I don't know, I mean, let's find vocals in your face.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above lies, where California dreams don't die.
Now, the reason I put the EQ first is because I want this compressor to just be compressing these frequencies. Let's see if there's some brightness too.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams.
So now what I want to do is I want to take this, I don't need to mute it. We take this down and let me ease this into taste.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting.
Awesome. It almost sounds like there's more angst in her and groovy kind of 60s, 70s thing. Now, it sounds that way to me because this is a groovy kind of 60s, 70s song. But what it's doing is it's bringing her forward. Now, let me also go to, and I've never used this plugin before, so I'm showing you not only this technique, but here's what I do when I'm testing out a new plugin. I know I want some distortion on this, so I saw this plugin online this morning, and I have it where it's under Sound Toys, Radiator. Do I have it? Yes, I do. So let me also mess with this. So I'm going to solo this. So I've never used this plugin. I promise I've never even opened it before. So let me start out with a, I don't want vocal warmer. Let's try Touch of Insanity. Ooh, gotta love that.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting at the Cadillac, shake, rattle, rolling like a vibro slap. Bring.
Sure, cool. But obviously we don't listen to anything in solo, so let's see if this is sounding cool with our lead vocal to push things forward or not. Meaning the element of distortion with this vocal too.
Take me up my Highland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting at the Cadillac.
Unbelievable. Now, if we listen to this, it probably sounds terrible.
Take me up my Holland Drive.
Not too bad. Now, just for fun, at the end, let me put another compressor that's just giving it some overall compression. Let's try our MV2 friend, which I've used a bunch.
Take me up my Holland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting up.
Pretty cool. Now, I'm going to go back to the lead vocal and turn it down a little bit. Let me find a good balance between these two.
Take me up my Holland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die.
Let me put a little bit of this verb on our copy vocal with all the stuff on it.
Take me up my Holland Drive, high above the city lights, where California dreams don't die, baby. Pet sounds blasting at the Cadillac.
I mean, that's 1,000% better to me. So, close to Andrew Shep's kind of, I think Andrew may add some low end back end on this channel, and I'm not sure that he uses distortion. Whatever he uses is great. He doesn't need my help. But this is something I've really found to really push things forward. And look, none of this has to be any of these specific plugins. All I'm doing is carving. You've got plugins that do this. I'm not using this. There's a million plugins that do this. There's a million plugins that you can smash a vocal. There's a million plugins you can use distortion. I'm going to start using this one. I really like it. I've usually used Decapitator, but you could even use a guitar amp. And I'm sure your DAW comes with its own distortion plugin that's part of the DAW. And then this is just another finalizing compressor at the end. You have those two. So this is nothing special, but the technique is, and let me tell you this too. Mixing someone's vocal that sounds like this, and that's your client, you're going to be their best friend. They're going to say, my vocal never sounded this good. It's awesome. So it's present. It's vibey. It's up in their face. You hear every lyric, and it just sounds better. Well, there you go. Pretty simple, but highly effective. Another technique to add to your list that will make you a better mixer and a smarter mixer. Thanks as always for watching. Give me some comment love and a thumbs up below, and hit me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com if you want to say hello or you want me to work on your music. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you the next time the doctor's in.